Hello, good people of the world. This is the Backstreet Gents calling. So, today we have a reaction for you. It's to someone or sort of group we haven't ever reacted to before. And it's a group that are very, very, very well known, but I know absolutely nothing about them or their songs or at all. So, ACDC, legendary, I believe, hard rock band. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm not even right with that.
Yeah, some form of rock.
Some form of rock. So, when I told Backstreet Brett about this, we're going to be doing Thunderstruck, he said that's the only song of ACDC that he knows. So, like I say, I don't know anything about ACDC. I don't think I know the song. So, Brett, are you a fan of this song?
You know what? I am actually a little bit.
Really?
And I'll tell you why. Real short, quick story here. I knew someone who did an aerobics class teaching to this, and he was a big Kiwi guy, rugby fan, teaching his aerobics class, and he loved this song, and he did his aerobics just to this song. And it was one of the funniest, best things I'd ever seen. And that song has always then stuck with me. Yeah, I think you might.
I might know it.
Possibly.
Oh, I might.
Yeah, you might know it.
I might know it.
And
don't
you
know,
might.
yeah.
Yeah, it's something. But yeah. So I've got a little soft spot for it. So yeah.
Okay. Just before we get started, guys, the only way to guarantee and prioritize a reaction request on our channel is to donate to us, either via YouTube directly or via coffee.com. The link and all information is in the description. So let's get on with it. Okay, Brett, if you can't hear, just let me know. Okay, so this is taking me a bit by surprise. I don't know. It's just a bit funky, a bit unusual. I don't know. I just thought it was going to go more like what's that band we did? Who did rock?
Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden. I thought it was going to be a bit more like that. A bit older as well. It seems to be quite modern. Is this them like older and they've recently?
Yeah, so I was going to say, so they were obviously big in the 70s. This, I don't know the exact year, but this would be like late 80s, possibly early 90s.
You reckon?
So yeah, later. I think so, yeah. It
was posted 12 years ago. So would it not have been from that time, 12 years ago? Doesn't seem as old.
Unless
as old as that.
Just because I don't know the music video for it as such. I'm pretty sure, but the fact is they look older, so it is like later. But if you're thinking more recent,
well, I'm thinking more recent,
maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm sure the original song was definitely out round that sort of period.
Okay, let's see what happens next. It's intriguing me. Okay, so first of all, let me put it out there. I do not know this song. I never heard it before, um, and yeah, so I've got quite a bit to say I think, about this one. I'd say first of all,
Okay.
it's not my type of music, but that does not surprise me at all. I knew it wouldn't be. It's too rocky for me to enjoy. But saying that, um, it was a song that really grabbed my attention the whole way through. Hopefully, the viewers would have seen that on my face. It was also almost like an element of like, what's going on here? This is a bit weird. I don't know, weird in a way, or like unusual. Not wasn't the kind of I don't really know what I was expecting, but I suppose maybe as the song did kind of finally get going, that was probably more of what I was expecting rather than that start at the beginning, which where it kind of took a while to really rock up. I think the first thing that sort of comes to mind really is the lead singer's voice. That was a very we say this quite a lot. Always got a quite unique voice, but I really thought that with him it's hard to explain. Very very unique. Very hard to mistake. I mean, it's just yeah, really um, grabbed my attention. That did his voice. And yeah, I suppose the whole band were getting involved. The ball drummer was sort of putting his parts in as well. With his not just with his drums, playing the drums, but also sort of singing a little bit. And um, yeah, it kind of had a sort of almost continuous beat going on as well in the background. That sort of helped me sort of you know keep my head bopping and stuff. Um, yeah, that was a really interesting song. I think, if I'm being honest though, it's probably because I'd never don't know anything about ACDC. It's my first time hearing them, my first time seeing them. So they've got that kind of uniqueness about them, that's kind of X factor maybe. Um, but if I was to keep watching their performances, then I might end up getting used to them, expecting that, and then kind of the enjoyment factor may wear off a bit like when a kid gets a new toy and you play with it loads at the beginning and you think, oh wow, this is amazing, and then you just kind of get a bit bored of it. So I fear that might be what happens with ACDC if I was to keep doing reactions to them. But as a one-off song, I enjoyed it, not through a not because I like the song, just because I like the performance. I don't know if that makes sense. And the fact it was unique for me. What about you?
Uh, yeah, no, appreciate your honesty as always with that there. Yeah, I did take a bit of pun thinking, enjoy. And maybe enjoy was probably not the right sort of thing from it, but I knew it wasn't going to be as impactful as I think I made and was for both of us, in a sense. But I think what I was trying to get to is like it wasn't going to be as I know it was still too rocky for you, but it wasn't on the real extreme side of things. It was going to have a beat to it. It was going to have a bit more of a song kind of thing to it, and it is a little bit catchy. Was my main thing that I thought might put it in, which it kind of did in a way, which was great. Um, what surprised me actually, even though I knew the song, and I knew his voice is quite unique in the, and but it seemed it seemed more intense, or not intense. Also, like it even surprised me, like because I knew I didn't never could really pick up on the words because it's sort of shouted singing kind of thing. But even more so, felt that little bit more high pitch, a little bit more squeaky, and yeah, it kind of um, threw me there a little bit as well. But as I said, yeah, I think it was a good performance, and I like to say it's very catchy, and yeah, I'm glad that's. And I agree with the points as you were going to say in terms of because I say I don't know a lot of other sort of ACDC stuff, but I feel the same as you where but it's not. Yeah, I don't know how much we would end up really enjoying it or competitive end, but I like to think there's some little gems out there. But the thing is, I feel like this is one of their probably biggest known songs that most people like. There's probably maybe ones mentioned and go, oh yeah, I know they'll recognise that, but yeah, I like to think that in the whole catalogue, so been around for so long, there'll be a few hidden gems that we could end up liking.
Okay, well, that's it from us, guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. See you again soon for the next one. Take care. Goodbye.